The Mongol invasion of Central Asia occurred after the unification of the Mongol and Turkic tribes on the Mongolian plateau in 1206. It was finally complete when Genghis Khan conquered the Khwarizmian Empire in 1221. Uyghurs, Kaluks and Karakitai. The Uyghurs, Kaluks and local Turkic and Tajik people submitted to the Mongolians. The Uyghur state of Karakoya was a vassal of the Karakitai, but in 1210, the Uyghur ruler of Karakoya, Edikt Barchak, appeared before the Khan to declare his allegiance to the Mongolians. He was rewarded with the daughter of Genghis in marriage, and the Uyghurs served under the Mongols as bureaucrats. A leader of the Kaluk and Bazar, the warlord of Shui Valley, followed the Uyghur example. The Karakitai were Khitans of the Liao dynasty who were driven out of China by the Jurchens of the Jin dynasty. In 1124 some Khitans moved westward under Yalutashi's leadership and created the Karakitai Khanate between in the Semi-Richi and the Chu River. They dominated Central Asia in the 12th century after they defeated the great Seljuk leader Ahmed Sunja at the Battle of Katwin in 1141. However, the power was shattered in 1211 through the combined actions of the Khwarizm Shah Ala ad-Din Muhammad and Kuchlug, a fugitive Naiman prince in flight from Genghis Khan's Mongols. Kuchlug was given shelter by the Karakatai, but he usurped the Gurkhan's throne in 1211. Kuchlug attacked the city of Al-Malik, and the Kalugs who were vassals of the Mongols appealed to Genghis Khan for help. In 1216, Genghis dispatched his general Jebi to pursue Kuchlug. The Mongols defeated the Karakitai at Balasaran. Kuchlug fled, but was later killed in 1218. Khwarizmia. The Mongol invasion of Khwarizmia lasted from 1219 to 1221. In fact, it was not originally the intention of the Mongol Empire to invade the Khwarizmid Empire. According to Yuva-ini, Genghis Khan had originally sent the ruler of the Khwarizmid Empire, Sultan Muhammad Aladdin, a message greeting him as his equal. We now have the obligations of neighbors. Human wisdom requires that both sides walk the path of concord and observe the duties of friendship. The Mongols' original conquest of all people in felt tents, unifying the nomadic tribes in Mongolia and then the Turkomans and other nomadic peoples had come with relatively little bloodshed, and almost no material loss. However, the governor of Otri refused to receive the mission and had all 450 of them killed with permission from the Sultan. Upon hearing of this atrocity months later, Genghis Khan flew into a rage and used the incident as a pretext for invasion. The Mongol invasion of Central Asia, however, would entail the utter destruction of the Khwarizmid Empire along with the massacre of much of the civilian population of the region. According to Yuva-ini, the Mongols ordered only one round of slaughter in Khwarizm and Transoxiana, but systematically exterminated a particularly large portion of the people of the cities of Khorasan. This earned the Mongols a reputation for bloodthirsty ferocity that would mark the remainder of the campaigns. During the invasion of Transoxania in 1219, along with the main Mongol force, Genghis Khan used the Chinese specialist catapult unit in battle. They were used again in 1220 in Transoxania. The Chinese may have used the catapults to hurl gunpowder bombs, since they already had them by this time while Genghis Khan was conquering Transoxania and Persia. Several Chinese who were familiar with gunpowder were serving with Genghis's army. Historians have suggested that the Mongol invasion had brought Chinese gunpowder weapons to Central Asia. One of these was the huochong, a Chinese mortar.